Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, February 13th. A very cold weekend here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Arctic air blasted in with some snow, accumulating snow, and the core of that Arctic air is now moving off the East Coast. Will modify a little bit today, although it'll still be quite chilly and windy, but not quite as harsh as yesterday. And a couple of systems to deal with this week. The first one is a rather weak one that comes through tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night with a few rain or snow showers or a combination of rain and snow. The second one later Thursday into Thursday night looks like it goes up to the west, the northwest of the Mid-Atlantic region for the most part. In other words, it should bring some rain here in the Mid-Atlantic region later Thursday into Thursday night, and that'll be followed by somewhat colder weather to close out the work week. Well, let's take a look at the latest surface map. We have a large high-pressure system situated right over the Tennessee Valley. This represents kind of the core of the Arctic air, and that Arctic air went all the way down into Florida. It's 19 degrees this morning near Jacksonville, Florida. Yesterday they had quite a bit of snow over the Texas Panhandle, so quite a wintry scene really down in the deep south over the last 24 hours or so. A weak system right now over the south-central U.S. is spreading snow into the Midwest, basically from St. Louis to Chicago. And that system moves to the east, although it weakens somewhat, and there won't be a heck of a lot of precipitation associated with it during the day tomorrow and tomorrow night. But temperatures will be marginal, cold enough for perhaps some flakes mixed in along with the rain, so we will have some rain or snow showers, but not a heavy rain event or anything like that during the day tomorrow. Here's the latest IR composite satellite loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. Lots of clear skies here in the east, and again, we'll have lots of sunshine today. It'll modify somewhat compared to yesterday, not quite as harsh as the winds will die down, although it still will be quite breezy and still quite cold, but not quite as bad as yesterday. Cold air moving off the east coast, forming some clouds as the air is warmed up from underneath by the warmer waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Meanwhile, here's that first system that we'll have to deal with tomorrow and tomorrow night. Quite impressive right now, but again, it loses some of its punch as it moves to the east. Snow today from St. Louis to Chicago. Yesterday they had quite a bit of snow over the Texas Panhandle, and again, this cold Arctic air has gone all the way down into northern part of Florida, where it was in the teens near Jacksonville early this morning. So this will move to the east. Clouds will increase later on today and especially tonight, and a couple of rain or snow showers during the day tomorrow. Here's the GFS computer forecast map for this evening. Still dry here in the Mid-Atlantic region as that Arctic high moves off the east coast, and therefore some modification will occur today. Here's the precipitation associated with that first system. Out here in the California region and Nevada and Utah, the precipitation associated with the second system that will affect us Thursday and Thursday night. Again, this is cold enough for snow today from St. Louis to Chicago, and a fair amount of precipitation, but again, it'll weaken over the next 24 hours or so. Let's jump ahead to tomorrow night. Here's the map for tomorrow night, and the precipitation field it kind of breaks apart a little bit. There can be a few snow showers or rain showers anytime tomorrow and again tomorrow night, but nothing heavy, and this moves on to the east, and there'll be some clearing on Wednesday before a second system affects us later in the week. Let's now jump ahead another 24 hours. And here's the forecast map for Wednesday night. Dry for the most part during the day on Wednesday. Here's that second system, and again, this looks like it'll take a path to the north and west of the big cities here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Therefore, we'll get into a little bit of a warmer sector, warmer air mass during the day on Thursday, well up in the 40s, perhaps even touching 50. In other words, this will bring some rain to the Mid-Atlantic region, it looks like, later in the day, Thursday into Thursday night, and then some colder air will follow that storm to close out the work week. Well, that's it for now. For the SIWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.